Hey you all, it's Amber from the Ostomy Diaries. Shortly after my surgery, when I had my colon removed and received my ileostomy bag, I became very low on potassium. My doctor prescribed me potassium pills, but they kind of hurt my stomach, and so I really wanted to be intentional about getting my potassium through my foods and the things that I would drink. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you all about some of the different things I ate and drank to get those potassium levels back up and help me to start feeling better. Disclaimer, if you feel like you're low on nutrients or feeling funky, contact your doctor because I'm not a doctor. If you're an ostomate and you've had a lot of your intestines removed, I had my entire large intestines removed due to Crohn's disease, it's hard to get the nutrients you need, especially right after surgery. Your colon is how you absorb fluids and different things, so with that gone, it makes it a little more difficult to get the fluids and nutrients that your body needs. The average person is supposed to get anywhere from 3,500 to 4,500 milligrams of potassium every single day. So I started looking at the nutrition labels on all the different foods I eat and really start to evaluate, what I was putting in my body and how I could up those potassium levels. First things first, don't get caught up in Gatorade being so good for you. There are some positives about drinking Gatorade, but as far as potassium goes specifically, it doesn't have as much as you'd think it would. For around 20 fluid ounces of blue Gatorade, which is the flavor that I liked, there are 111 milligrams of potassium. Now in comparison to the 4,000 that you're supposed to get every day, that's not really a drop in the bucket. So I found a good alternative, and it is the purple vitamin waters. Now these do still have quite a bit of sugar in them, just like Gatorade does, but for the exact same amount of vitamin water, there's 880 milligrams of potassium. So I would drink a bottle of these vitamin waters every single day. I still do. Luckily, I love this flavor. I haven't gotten sick of this flavor yet, and it's almost 3 years down the road. I buy it by the case from the gas station near my house. This stuff has so much more potassium than Gatorade, so don't just immediately think, oh, Gatorade is my best option for getting something that's, got more nutrients than water, because there are better options out there than Gatorade. The second thing that I started drinking was the chocolate Special K breakfast drinks. These are high in protein. They've got a lot of really great stuff in them. They do have sugar, but they have 550 milligrams of potassium. So this is going to help you just kickstart your day. You're getting those nutrients, and I'm on the go, so I don't even really like to eat breakfast. So this was a good option for me to get potassium, and I was trying to gain weight after surgery, so I would drink those in between meals to help me get my weight back up, and it helped get my potassium back up. Next thing I want to suggest, obviously, we know that bananas have potassium. I feel like that's the food that is suggested most often when people have concerns about their potassium levels. The average banana has 422 milligrams of potassium in it. But I found, through talking to my doctor and Googling, because I Google everything, the average size potato has 926 milligrams of potassium in it. That's almost 26% of your daily value, just in like a regular baked potato. That's over double what was in the banana, and I always thought, bananas are where you get your potassium, but potatoes actually have more potassium. If you eat like a baked potato, I would boil the potatoes, just boil them in a pan, chop them up, put a little bit of butter on them. I liked them that way too. And the last thing I want to suggest that you try to incorporate in your diet is the ACTIVIA vanilla yogurt. I would eat a cup of those almost every day. They have 170 milligrams of potassium in them. I didn't even realize that there were yogurts out there that had that much potassium in them. Now the ACTIVIA yogurts and the Greek yogurts, those are going to have more potassium than just like the flavored Yoplait yogurts and stuff like that. So just be careful. Look at those nutrition labels on the back of your foods and make a food journal. I'm huge on food journaling, especially the first few months after surgery. If you're low on something else, it's so important to be intentional with your foods. I know, if you follow me on Instagram, I love me some Taco Bell, but if your blood work's off and you need to get certain levels up, it's so important to evaluate your diet and try to get nutrients there. I hope this video helped give you all some ideas about potassium levels and being intentional about getting that from your food. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'm an open book. If you haven't done so yet, check me out on social media at Ostomy Diaries and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Can't wait to see y'all in my next video. Bye.